Hi guys, welcome to today's edition of my Stadium Talk. So we are still with Chelsea Football Club, and today I will be taking you to the pitch where the games are played. I will show you everything you need to know, everything you need to see in that pitch, and I will also take you to the stands. The stands is where our supporters stay to watch football. So I will show you the stands. I'll show you everything in that stadium, and I will also take you to the shed wall. The shed wall is iconic in Chelsea. This is where Chelsea puts information and pictures of players that have done exploits for the club. You can't find all players there. We have some players, legend of the club, in that shed wall. So for you to find any player in that shed wall, the player must have done something tangible for the club. So my name is Steve Lola, but you can call me the goal getter. So if you are ready, I am ready. Let's go there. So this is me in the tunnel. This is where players lined up before going on the pitch to play their game. So both home and away players they meet here and lined up and march onto the pitch for their football game. So I'm out now. This is the managerial section. Here is where manager sits, the home manager with his assistants. So I'm sitting on one of the manager seats. So here, this is the pitch. You can see how green it is. So this is the main pitch, and you can see the stands. So I'll be doing a 360 view of the stadium for you. So this is the view of the stadium, the stands. So the Stamford Bridge seating capacity is a little above 40,000. Well, I think the club needs a new stadium with a bigger capacity. So over there you can see the banner there. We've won it all, telling people that Chelsea have won everything winnable in football. And there you can see the Drogba showing respect to the legendary Didier Drogba. And you can see JT, captain, leader, legend. Respects to Captain JT. And you can also see Super Frankie Lampard. Yeah, you can also see the banner taking the Mikel there. So that is for John Mikel Obi. So someone was telling me it's actually a dig against Manchester United. Remember the saga between United and Chelsea, and now Chelsea eventually signed Mikel. So they were telling United, we took Mikel away from you. So we're going to another session. So this is the journalist session. Where journalists sit to cover the game. So it's above the manager's session. So you can see down the journalist session is where the managers will be sitting. So from here, we'll be going to the shared wall. Remember I told you earlier on that only players that have done great exploits for the club are in the shared wall. So we'll be starting with the first player on the wall. So we have the legendary Didier Drogba in the shared wall. Yeah, of course, Didier Drogba is like a household name in Chelsea. Remember how he scored the winning penalty for Chelsea for them to win the UEFA Champions League against Bayern Munich. So from Didier Drogba, let's see another player we have there. And here is Marcel Desailly, former captain of the club. He was the captain before John Terry took over. So he's also here as one of the iconic players to have ever played for Chelsea. So we also have Peter Cech, a former Chelsea goalkeeper. he was very instrumental to Chelsea winning a lot of titles, especially the Champions League title against Bayern Munich. Peter Cech. I remember he made some beautiful saves in that final. And here is a legendary Gianfranco Zola, one of the top players to have ever played for Chelsea. And do you know that after Zola left Chelsea in 2003, the club refused to give his jersey number 25 to any player for 20 years. So it was last year when Moses Caicedo signed for Chelsea. The club gave Caicedo that number 25. In fact, Caicedo had to contact Zola to seek for permission to take up that jersey number 25. So for 20 years, Chelsea refused to give that number to any player, and they had to seek the permission of Zola to give that number 25 to Caicedo. Zola was a top player when he was playing for Chelsea, and he also made over 300 appearances for the club. So we have another legend of the club here, and his name is Kelly Dixon. So he made 420 appearances for the club during his playing days, and he scored 193 goals for Chelsea in all competitions. And here is Bobby Tambling, one of the iconic players for the club also. He was a top player during his playing days. He was the all-time top scorer for the club for 47 years with 202 goals. So it was Frank Lampard that broke that record in 2013 to become the all-time leading scorer for the club. So another legend we have here is Peter Osgood, another top player for the club during his playing days. He played 380 games for Chelsea in all competitions, and he scored 150 goals. So another player we have here is Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole moved from Arsenal to join Chelsea, and he won a lot of laurels. He won the Champions League, the Premier League, the Europa League with Chelsea. So we have another former captain of the club here, and his name is Ron Harris. So Ron Harris made over 700 appearances for Chelsea during his playing days. So another player we have here is the legendary Frank Lampard. So Frank Lampard is a all-time leading goal scorer for Chelsea. With the fact that he was a midfielder, he scored 211 goals for the club, and he deserves to be on the wall. So another player we have here is another former captain of the club, Dennis Wise. So Dennis Wise made 445 appearances for Chelsea, and he scored 76 goals. So we move away from Wise, and we have here the former defender of the club, Branislav Ivanovic. Branislav Ivanovic is also one of the top defenders for the club. His partnership with John Terry was fantastic during their playing time, and he made 377 appearances for the club. So another player we have here is the former goalkeeper of the team, Peter Benotti. So another player on the wall is the Italian Gianluca Vialli. And the next player on the wall is also former captain of the club, Ray Wilkins. So Ray Wilkins was also at some point assistant manager at Chelsea, and at some point he was also an interim coach at Chelsea. And here is the leader, the captain, and the legend of the club, John Terry. John Terry is the highest scoring defender for the club, and he made 703 appearances for Chelsea, and he is a household name in Chelsea. If you're a Chelsea fan and you don't know John Terry, I'm not sure you're a Chelsea fan. So here is John Terry on the wall. So the last player we have on the wall is Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, former striker of the team, and he made 177 appearances. Alright, that will be all on my trip to Stamford Bridge at the home ground of Chelsea Football Club. And until when I bring to you my trip to another football stadium in England, I am the go-getter. Bye for now.